Happy New Year, everybody. Quint here, Managing Director at Joule Financial. Wanted to bring you a New Year update. I know Logan and I just had the privilege of doing a video, sending that out last week. Hope you had a wonderful holiday season. But I really thought it was important to bring to you some of the things that I'm thinking about here inside of Joule, especially as we start this new year. There's really 4 things that I want to bring to your attention that I think you have to keep in mind as we enter 2024. The first is volatility. We had a great 2023. A lot of asset classes did exceptionally well. In particular, the tech space, the growth names, had an unbelievable year. As we finalize 2023, most of the folks that I spoke with, and especially here, even in our office, we did not want to take profits and hit anybody with any undue taxes. Markets are off today for the most part. In fact, being hit the hardest in those areas. It makes complete sense to us to see some increased volatility or selling to start the year as folks take those profits and worry about taxes later. And we don't know where the year is going to be. But again, it's easier to take them in the beginning of the year than at the end of the year. That's the first thing, volatility. I think it's going to continue, especially into the election season. We continue to see pullbacks. Until further notice, those pullbacks we feel are going to be opportunities rather than warnings. The second thing that we're continuing to feel is going to transpire this year is further lowering of interest rates, which is led by inflation. So we don't believe the small uptick that we're seeing in interest rates today, for example, and could continue to see as people take some profits maybe in the bond market. We don't feel that's here to stay. It's our opinion that ultimately that trajectory, at least this year, is to continue lower. Now, that is actually going to probably be led further by our number 3 area to keep on watch, which is the economy, specifically jobless claims or the unemployment area. We do feel that this is going to be impacted predominantly by the higher interest rate environment we've seen over the last couple of years. Not a day goes by I don't read a headline of some major corporation laying people off or really tightening their belt. We believe that's going to continue. Now, you run the risk of sort of reading these headlines if in fact it does come to fruition and assuming that because we're seeing higher unemployment, this is going to be bad for the market. In the shorter term, particularly we believe 2024, this could be a driver of stocks higher. Why? Well, if unemployment is ticking up, that means inflation is coming down. That means the Fed may have to actually ease, which, at least in the interim, is a positive for stocks. So the number 3 theme we're watching is the unemployment space. The number 4 area that we feel is going to be paramount in 2024 is rotation. There are areas that have been beaten up over the last couple of years that have not even come close to the highs that have been seen, for example, in the NASDAQ and many tech stocks. Areas that are particularly interest rate sensitive, they have been hit and provide, in our opinion, some pretty significant value. So we're seeing a little bit of this today, and we think this will continue throughout 2024. It's a rotation from sort of the growth tech names into areas that are providing some more value. It is exactly why in the coming days, if you're a client of ours, you will see rebalancing transpiring in your accounts. Normal profit taking in areas that have become too stretched and allocating those resources in areas that we find value. We think this is going to be a theme all throughout 2024. Again, not like us to bring you a video in the middle of the week, but we wanted to bring to your attention some of the things that we're looking for early in 2024. And again, some things to be on the lookout for themes that we'll be watching and reporting on all throughout the year. Have a very happy new year and make it a great day.